guys, Carl Cooper here with OnTheBlack.com. So I'm not usually the one that likes to play Monday morning quarterback on some of Jerry Manuel's moves, and if I were in his situation, these different moves that I would have made in last night's game, the end result probably would have been the same. But there are three moves that Manuel made last night that I may have handled a little bit differently, and just want to share those moves with you and get your thoughts. The first one is the bottom of the eighth inning. Mets are down 6-4 at the time, and Manuel brings in Frankie Rodriguez to pitch the eighth inning. Now, I understand that he hasn't pitched in a while and he needed to get some help. He needed to get some work in, but at the same time, with the Mets only down by 2 runs, they're still within striking distance, and you're on the road. I don't believe in bringing your closer in on the road in the eighth inning, down by 2 runs, when you have a chance to at least tie or maybe even go ahead in the ninth inning. So I probably would have pitched Feliciano in the eighth inning. I probably would have brought Feliciano back out for the ninth inning too when the Mets tied it, and maybe save K-Rod for extra innings. So the end, like I said, the end result probably would have been the same, but I would have probably brought in Feliciano in the eighth inning instead of Frankie Rodriguez. The second move is in the top of the ninth, Mets down 6-4 again. Rob Barajas leads off the game with a base hit. You have Feliciano coming up to bat next. Now, at that point, Barajas is on first base. I probably would have pinched run for Barajas. I probably would have used either Cora or Tolley, or maybe even one of the pitchers to pinch run in that situation, because you need someone with a little bit more speed. Now, it turned out Feliciano hit a double down the right field line, and you ended up with second and third with no outs. But if you would have had a pinch runner in for Barajas at the time, that pinch runner probably would have scored on that play, and Feliciano would have probably been on third. So instead of second and third with no outs and still down by 2, it would have been man on third with no outs and only down by 1 run. Now, again, the Mets ended up tying that game anyway in the ninth inning, but I probably would have used a pinch runner in that situation for Barajas. And the third and final move that I would have handled differently is, again, top of the ninth, Mets down by 1 run at the time. Feliciano's on third base. It was time for Ruben Tejada to bat, and Manuel pinched hit Tolley for Tejada. Now, the end result, again, was still positive. Tolley got a base hit on a drawn in infield, tied the game up. So, no harm there. But in my opinion, I would have let Tejada hit. Tejada's been doing pretty well at the plate lately. He just finished having a 10-game hitting streak. He's been in the game. He already had a couple hits in the game. Tolley coming off the bench, cold. Probably, doesn't pinch hit much when he's in the minors, so probably doesn't have too much pinch hitting experience. Coming off the bench late in the game to pinch hit is a very difficult thing to do, so I probably would have let Tejada in to hit there. Now, again, end result still the same. Tolley got the hit. Mets tied it up fine, but just another move that I probably would have handled differently. And, if the end result, now the Mets lost the game anyway, because Feliciano gave up the runs in the ninth, but if the Mets didn't tie that game there, you probably would hear a lot of chatter today about criticism of Jerry Manuel, some of the moves last night. So I would have handled those situations a little differently. I would love to get your thoughts, guys, on each one of those situations. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon.